Okay, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Session 2. This is Lamp in the Dark, Volume 2. I'm going through The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, a classic game from 1998. Shigeru Miyamoto et al. Are the makers. I found out, interestingly enough, that it makes sense in a general sense. The Japanese culture has a strong representation of Shintoism as a religion, but that one of the developers, perhaps Mr. Miyamoto, if I'm not mistaken, practices Shintoism, and that interesting. Forest folk should not leave these woods, but is Link really a forest folk? Perhaps Mr. Miyamoto practices Shintoism and how that shows up in the game with different themes. So if you're a Christian, I could recommend a video entitled The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, a masterclass in subtext that describes the Shinto religion somewhat and how it informs this game so that you can become all things to all people Christian by learning a bit about Shintoism. So do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. It is hard to say goodbye to friends. My family has moved from Michigan to Washington State a couple different times. I've moved to Missouri and back in my lifetime, and thankfully the Bible promises for those who follow Jesus that really the whole earth, they are considered sojourners and exiles, and they can live that way, loving people, making the most of it, but trusting that their eternal home is yet to come, where they will be reunited with all of God's people for eternity. Yes, sir. Thank you, Wise Owl. The owl has an appearance in Link's Awakening as well, another great Zelda game. So if you bump, I don't know if it has to be nighttime, but if you bump these trees like I'm doing, one of them has a scatola inside of it. Oh, that's crazy. How about we just get away from that thing? It's a dangerous world as you grow up. So I confess that immediately prior to this current video, I tried to make this video session 2, and something happened, some technical difficulty happened where my hardware failed, the video failed, but maybe it was a gift from the Lord, because I was only about 15 minutes in, and I realized that I didn't have enough data, perhaps, on my device, and that would have been a bummer for it to cancel 45 minutes in, so I can be thankful for that. So I deleted the previous video, which I've already uploaded, and yeah, the camera is interesting in this game at times. The targeting and camera system. So anyways, we're going to go to Hyrule Castle as directed. In my video that I mentioned that I messed up on, I tried to go to Kakariko Village, which is right yonder, just to kill time while it was night. But the owl recommended I not, so we'll skip that for now. Just fight some bad guys and get some rupees. That reminds me to use the shield. I often tend to be, it's easy to be just an offensive player only, but you have a shield for a reason, so go ahead and use it, especially if you're in danger. There we go. I'm also going to try to make either a mental list only, or perhaps also a phone list of areas to go check back on, like when we were in the inside of the Great Deku Tree, that dungeon. That's helpful information. Okay, so this guy, you can sell stuff to him later, right here. I won't go through that all again. You can go practice your skills here with your slingshot. There's a mask shop. I think that leads to the Temple of Time, probably. There's a bazaar. Some other things that you can check out. I'm gonna go check the shooting gallery real quick. Last time I tried it and I failed, so... But I was reminded of the methodology from 14 plus years ago, so hopefully I can remember it and do a good job. Just recommend moving slowly and hopefully you'll get it. There we go.
Timer's done.
What's up, buddy? Might have both of my older sons join me sometime during this session. Deku Seeds bullet bag. Nice. That's cool.
Hmm? Who's him?
I wonder what happens if we play one more time. Should we just play one more time? Use our slingshot? Let's see if it's the same game or not. It might not be, but let's see.
That boy sound.
Yep. Ah, I missed.
Why do you want to break them?
Well, you can only miss twice, so I failed, lost my investment, but maybe we'll come back again sometime. If you get the rupees, if you break them, then you can get a special prize if you win. So.
Who's him? I do want to talk to him.
So we'll try to let the text flow naturally. Sorry, audience. He's just giving me some directions about how to play the game well. So if I'm not mistaken, oh, there we go. That's probably the Scatola. Nice. So there's a Scatola. Excuse me.
Did you win?
I got a gold Scatola. I think that we have to basically get caught on purpose, and then if we do that, something hopeful will happen.
What's
Okay.
that?
Let's see.
Do you not have a sword?
I do have a sword right there.
Probably a knife.
So I'm just gonna get caught on purpose because I think that you have to, in order to really advance in a way that you need to. So go ahead and feel free to get caught on purpose if you want to. And then she shows up.
Who's her?
Her name was Malin. She said her dad went to get some milk, but he hasn't come back yet.
And she can come back.
A weird egg. Yeah, we might as well set it right now. I don't tend to use the Deku nuts much, so we'll set it there and save. So the hero's name is Link. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The little boy that I'm playing as. How old does he look to you? Does he look as old as your brother or older? What would you say?
Younger?
You think he's younger? I would guess that he's like 10, approximately. So since it's easy to get caught by that soldier, we'll try to
How can you?
there we go. Let's see what happens if we go through here. Go on the
Oh.
other side. Okay. So you could do that, or you could drop down. Just a reminder that there's bombs to be had later, but there's another way you can break it. So that we got the one inside the Great Deku Tree, a bomb opportunity, and then one right there.
Why is it nighttime?
It becomes nighttime if you
If you what?
as time passes, just like if we live life, it turns from day to night. The same thing happens in this game. Get some rupees.
I thought it's not nighttime in the game.
Oh, it is right now, but it'll come back to daytime at some point. Rectangular trees. Hey, there's the sleeping man. Is he sleeping? I bet if I wake him up, that would be a good thing. Should I wake him up?
Why would it be a good thing?
Because his daughter told me that she gave me this chicken or this egg, She told me that if I wake her dad up, that will be helpful to her. So look, it says a chicken hatched from the egg. It's the miracle of life. So let's pull out this chicken and see what happens. Ready? Oh yeah, he woke up. Lon Lon Wretch, Malin and Talon.
Is he a good guy?
I think so.
It's day. It's day.
So we learned previously how we can push boxes. I would imagine that time has come again. So you can push the boxes and then use them to jump across this gap.
He's
Listen.
strong.
Yeah, this game has some good puzzles in it, so as you and your bro get older, maybe we can have you, you can play it and practice problem solving. There we go. It's a good sound. Yup. And we get to crawl through this cubby hole and see what happens. The castle courtyard.
Ah. Look what? Lots of grass.
You know what happens if we go up top there? Anything? Let's see. Nope. Not quite. So what we're gonna try to do is stay away from the guards. We don't want them to see us. So we'll try to watch their patterns and make sure that we,
Why stay away from the guards?
because if they see me, they'll kick me out of the castle.
Are the guards bad guys?
I wouldn't say bad guys, but it's good to stay away from them. So if you want to be patient, you can go down and get those rupees if you want to risk it.
Is that a card? Is he a card?
Oof. Almost fell.
Is he a guard?
Yeah, that's a guard. I wonder if that's the king. A statue of the king.
Why doesn't he want... Well, what if they don't kick him out?
If I'm careful and I move slowly, they won't catch me. Hopefully. Got a lot of memories of this.
Is
So
he
let's
the
see.
only good guy?
The green guy?
Yeah.
He's not the only good guy.
Can you only play him? Can you only play him?
Yeah, you can only play as him. Yep. And here we go. We're going to meet Princess Zelda.
Why can you only do him? 44 hours.
You looking? Let's see what happens here.
Where is he?
Oh, we don't want to hurt Zelda. Let's see. Here we go.
Did she get caught?
She was just scared that Link snuck up on her.
Is he walking to get closer?
Prophecy.
You can only do Link.
There's a prophecy in the Bible that says that about Jesus. It's from the Old Testament, hundreds of years before Jesus was born, and it says, "The people walking in darkness have seen a great light, and on those living in the land and shadow of death, on them a light has dawned." So be careful not to hit that iPad at all right there. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Be very careful. And that happened when Jesus traveled north in Israel to an area called Zebulun and Naphtali.
Is she queen? Who is that?
She says, "I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name?"
So is Zelda the guy that fights? The girl that fights?
Just a minute.
Does he fight? She doesn't? Does he only fight?
Yeah, he's the one that you get to play as. His name is Link. Let's see what happens here.
Who's Link?
The green guy that you play as, his name is Link. The girl's name is Zelda.
This must be scary. What's going on?
I'll read it to you. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. This is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones.
How come you're not playing? How come they're talking so much before you get to play?
The Ocarina of Time. Because she's telling me a story about what to do.
Who's that? Are these bad guys or guards?
Those are guards, but that's the bad guy. Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west.
Where do the guards see him? Where do the guards see him? Where is he supposed to get them? Where is he supposed to get him?
That's sad. She told her dad about the prophecy, but he didn't believe it.
About her dad had what?
She had a dream that was like a prophecy. She told her dad, but he didn't believe her.
Was it a bad one?
There's always hope, audience. Whatever political leader we might have, there's hope that Jesus Christ is in control, that he rules from heaven as the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Is their dream bad, Dad?
There's a great song called Sovereign by a group called Beautiful Eulogy that illustrates that principle well, if you want to check it out.
Why is Zelda shaking her head? No.
Sounds good. So she gave me a special letter. That's her
Who's
guardian. That's her guardian named Impa.
What's a guardian? Yeah, what's a guardian? How come everyone has pointy ears?
I'm not sure.
They don't have a lot of ears.
She's gonna teach me a song, ready? So I get to practice it now. See, he's playing that song on his instrument, the ocarina. Cool. So she helped me get out of the castle safely, and now we go to Kakariko Village.
So, is that the same guy?
Protects this beautiful land of Hyrule.
Dad, what's
So she was born and raised in Kakariko. I don't remember that in detail.
it's for what?
That's her
It's for
village.
what?
The village that she grew up in. I'm gonna go there right now.
What do you have?
Oh, she disappeared with a stone or something. Cool. So now we can go visit. We have Zelda's letter to show if anybody needs it. Might as well just go straight there while it's daytime, I guess. So Gershman, when you're out in this field, it turns from day to nighttime. If you look up at the sky, let's see, where's the sun? The sun goes down slowly, and then the moon comes up and it gets nighttime. So I'm gonna try to get into the village before it turns into night.
Wait. How was that happening?
So it's still daytime, but dusk.
Is he gonna say something?
Death Mountain. King's permission. Okay. So that'll be where the letter comes in handy to get the king's to get access.
Is it?
So one
It's just that.
that's a chicken. So one main thing that we do in this village is we put all the chickens back in their pen, and if we do that, we get a special prize. So I'm gonna try to do that. So there's their pen. There's one chicken. My cuckoo said, "Run away! Please catch 6 more," she says. And just like in other Zelda games, if you hit the chickens with your sword, they will all attack you. So that's not very nice, right? I think you can, and have to, shoot this one with your slingshot though, just to get him down. There we go. But if you hit him with your sword, that's just rude. And there's kind of a special puzzle to get at least one, maybe 2 of the chickens. You have to use one chicken to fly and then catch the other one.
Where'd he go? Where's his helper? Where's his helper thing go?
What helper thing are you talking about?
That thing. That
Oh,
one.
the fairy?
I
Yeah, it's right
just-
there. Sometimes the fairy disappears. I don't know why. Okay, so there's a chicken over there. I think there's probably
How come the fairy's not
4
there?
for me. I just said that the fairy disappears sometimes, but not fully. She comes back out. Sometimes, I don't know why.
I did see a big, like, person type of chicken.
There might be a chicken up top here, I don't know for sure. Let's see. So we got 3 of the chickens so far.
No.
You think there's a chicken up here, guys? Nope.
Oh, there it is. There's that chicken I was talking about. What are you doing?
I remember that if you put your stick out, the butterfly lands on it and something cool happens, supposedly. But maybe not. So we'll just go back down. So where's those other chickens? You said you saw one?
It was a big one. I saw it just now.
I think all the chickens are just regular size.
It's a really big one.
So it must not have been a chicken.
It's like a...
Okay, so we're gonna use this chicken to fly. See how he can float with the chicken if he's holding it? Is that pretty cool? So if you take the chicken up here, you can fly over to a different spot.
There he is.
That's not a chicken, that's a man.
Why does he look so much like a chicken?
I don't know. That's funny though. Oh, I missed. Okay.
Try again. Gonna have to try again.
I can't remember what we get if we get all the chickens inside the pen. Do you think you know? What kind of prize is Link gonna get, you know?
Maybe ice cream or something.
Ice cream? Is that what you'd like to get if you had a chicken?
Yes.
So you throw the chicken back over so that you can retrieve it later. Both chickens, I guess. Try not to fall in that hole, probably. Because if you exit and re-enter the town in any
Is that
format,
the same chicken?
you might have to start over on the chickens. That's the... not the same chicken, but I'm gonna go just throw these two over and then see. There's probably not any more chickens over here, I would imagine. But let's check just to be sure. Because there's 6 now, we have 3 so far.
So you've got 3 more. You saw 2 of them.
There's a ladder here. Maybe if I go up here, I'll find the final chicken. We'll see. There we go.
Yep.
Chicky, chicky, choo. I got frozen on top of that fence. I got him again, thankfully. Okay, so chicken number 4.
Then we'll head.
Chicken number 5. And chicken number 6. Where'd the other chicken go, you guys think? There we go. Come here, you little chickie. Let's see what kind of prize they give me. Give us. Nice. I thought I got 6, no? Okay, so there's one more chicken. Where would he be?
That looks so much.
There's a graveyard there. It's a little bit scary.
Oh yes, he looks like a chicken.
Okay, so we probably don't want to go in there, no. Oh, we gotta find a 7th chicken. So obviously, those of you who are watching who know where the 7th chicken is, I apologize. And hopefully I can find them soon. If you guys were a chicken, where would you be?
I don't know. What if you could play to be a chicken?
I don't know. I wonder if I should look it up real quick, where the chickens are, so we don't make people wait. It's not bad to get instruction. Biblically, that's a wise thing.
How about you don't
If you don't have answers
hit
to
it with
something,
your sword?
you seek God's answers in Scripture. The 7 chickens of the Ocarina of Time.
What for supplies? Why does he
On
not
the
have
ledge
his...
next to the Skatal house. Okay, I got that one. There's one at the entrance of the village.
Isn't there a map?
A crate near the stairs leading toward the upper area of Kakariko. Okay.
Where could it be?
Okay, so if I roll into this crate, oh, there's a crate somewhere.
There's a few different crates in this game.
Yep.
One you couldn't break into, could you?
I think if you roll into any crate, it'll break. So now I just gotta find out.
How can you roll? How do you roll? Did he just say hey?
Yeah.
The sky that you're using?
The fairy said hey.
Who's the fairy?
That white thing that comes next to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Who did it say hey to?
She's saying hey to me probably because she wants me to talk to her. So let's see what she says real quick. What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? Does that mean we should go see Saria sometime? Probably. A crate near the stairs. Roll into it to reach. Okay, so there's a hammer and some writing on the door next to the door. I just can't tell what location this is. There's a staircase to the left.
Hey, this might be it. Oh my goodness. That guy looks kind of like a chicken. A little bit. Just a little.
So maybe it's this one in here. There we go. Sorry guys. Sorry it took so long. He's hard to pick up. There we go. Okay, so go get your prize. The number 7 is the number of completion biblically. God created the earth in 6 days and he rested on the 7th. So here we go. There we go.
Where? There's no supply.
She gets goosebumps when she touches her chickens. Nice. Oh, nice. This is a good gift.
What is it?
An empty bottle. If you put something in this bottle, set it to C when you want to use it. That's cool. That's helpful. So, what can we do? What's in Kakariko?
Cool.
Is there anything in here? In this town that we should visit?
And let's make you half the bottles down.
This is a little bit scary.
Just bad guys, I guess.
So we'll go back out. This will come in handy later, the House of Skatala, once you get a certain number of coins,
I thought you
probably
were looking for
10, 20, 30, 40,
bad
50, and 100,
guys.
I believe. You can get prizes basically by going in there and
Is there actually
exchanging.
100?
Were you just trying to find someone to talk to?
Used to be a Sheikah village.
What's a Sheikah village? You can't even see.
Oh, there's a heart back there. How do I get that heart? I wonder.
I bet you just go down.
So
And
it's straight behind this door. So if I go around, I wonder if I can find a spot. Oh, okay, so I have to get up. I have to get up on top of that ledge right there. I wonder how I can do it. If I carry a chicken up somewhere? You think I can?
hey, aren't we supposed to be putting the chickens in the pen?
Actually, I already did, so now you can use them again to get to difficult spots.
Chickens can fly.
I wonder if I fly off of this. Cool. Don't knock me off, sir. Ugh. That's frustrating. So I guess you gotta go fast. Okay, so I think if I Oh, if I take the chicken. And fly over there. Hopefully that'll work. Just gotta wait for that guy to get out of the way though. Ugh. Well, maybe we'll come back later, because that's kind of annoying. We'll go see what's happening in the graveyard.
What's a graveyard?
It's a place where people who die are placed.
This is a little scary.
Yeah.
Why are you cutting all the plants?
Sometimes if you cut them, I wonder if I play the Zelda's lullaby, what'll happen? Maybe it'll start raining or something, is that right? I guess we'll see. No, okay. Nothing yet. There's a little boy. What's he doing here? Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
What happens if it rains?
I'm not sure what happens if it rains right now. Sometimes if you play a certain song, it'll like, oh, they did something cool.
What's happening?
Get struck by lightning. Should I go down that hole or is that too scary?
That's too scary.
Okay.
And you might
Maybe I'll do
die.
it later. Okay, you guys got to watch for about 20 minutes, but now I want you to go back upstairs, okay? And we can watch a little bit more later.
How come?
Just because I think Mom mentioned she only wanted you to watch for 20 minutes or so. I think that's appropriate too. Okay, so you guys go upstairs and I'll see you later. I go upstairs, Jamesy. Just told the boys that they can go upstairs now. Because it might be a little bit scary part right now.
What's the scary part? What's it? Is it still
So, I'll keep in touch with you. 10 minutes. See you soon, Zeb. So there's some bats that you can kill. I think later there's you probably shine light on the living dead. I'm not sure how you would. Din's Fire, which is some sort of move that you get, an ability that you get later. And if you come back to the graveyard at night, then I think the Gravekeeper will be here and you're able to do something else. So something else becomes doable. Alright, so we might as well go up and check out the Goron Village at this point. Jesus says a parable. He says, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field, which when a man found it, he went and sold all that he had and bought that field. So that reminds me of just kind of sometimes the value of exploration, the value of digging in deep. Yeah. Oh, I would like to try one more time with the chicken. Do you guys mind? If I just go up somewhere high, will that work? Instead of trying to be nice to have that heart piece. Oh, alright, never mind. It's frustrating. You know, I thought there was that hole that appeared. So maybe we'll go check out that hole real quick, and then we can continue on to Death Mountain, where the Gorons live. Might as well go here as well, because I don't think we went here last time. Such a bad kid. I have to tell you some juicy gossip. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens here. Can catch a fish. Sweet. Catch some bugs, that might even be more helpful for right now. So we'll do that. Pour out the fish. And catch some bugs, maybe. There we go. We can go plant that bug in the grave yard real quick if y'all don't mind. If you all don't mind. And we'll get moving on. Oh wait, it's a bean that you plant. What happens if you plant a bug in the dirt though? I think something else happens too. Unless I'm mistaken, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Forgive my exploration after a long way away from this game. I think they crawl into the hole and something happens, yeah, okay. What happens though, I don't know. They displace something? I don't know. There we go. So does that happen for every hole? I don't know. Maybe. So now we know. It might be worth considering if you run into another hole. I don't know what role the fish would play right now, so we'll just skip that. Skip getting that fish again. And again, I appreciate you guys bearing with me as I explore a bit. I'll try to share anecdotes as they come to mind. I'll be praying so that any boring times are redeemed a bit more. So we can get a mask for that guy, buy a shield, and then Navi mentioned going to see Saria as well, so maybe we should do that. So mask, Saria, shield. Let's see what's happening here. I'm the boss of the carpenters. If a man will not work, he will not eat. Biblically, it's tempting to play video games too much, so it's something to be alert to. I confess that I struggle with that at times. I've been eager to play through this to have fun with it and share truths with all of you, but, you know, if that interrupts my work, that's not a good thing. So I have to be careful and balanced with that. Balanced thought life. Okay, so since it's night, we can go check out that kid. And then we'll take the time that it takes for it to get to day, we can make that time pass by going to see Saria real quick, as was recommended. And then when it comes day again, we'll go get the shield and the mask. Yeah, sounds like a good option. How do we help this young guy? I wonder if he'll eat a fish. I don't know. If I give him a fish or something. I feel like if you give him a fish, that'll do something, but I could be wrong. The chickens are all gone now. In their pen, perhaps? I hear a scatella, so we'll go get the scatella. It might be Might be a couple actually. One on these bricks. And one on a house, I think. The side of a house. I don't know which one though. There we go. Cool, so that's helpful. But we weren't able to help that kid, so what do we do? I don't know. I think that if you put either bugs or a fish in a bottle, that might be helpful to him, if I remember correctly. Gotta get some progress though, so let's try to get back to Saria, as was mentioned, and let's see what happens. Alright, so it's kind of a pain to fall into the water. Wouldn't recommend that. Let's see if we can actually get out. There we go. That's good. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta travel, I guess, in the land of Hyrule. And so, hope I'm going the right way to get back to, yeah, it looks like it. Back to the Kokiri Village. I'm not sure if you can yet get the horse from Lon Lon Ranch. Might be worth trying though, so we'll see. So we'll go see Saria as mentioned, and then go back to the Hyrule Castle town. Just kind of trying to remember where Saria is. So that's Mido's house. We don't want to go there. We'll try to find Saria's house, I guess. See if we can remember. Figure it out. There we go. What you got for me, girl? Anything? I wonder if she's in the Lost Woods. Let's see. Backflips. Nice. Mido might know something about Saria's whereabouts. I think Mido is skulking in one of the houses around here. Okay. Got some boys yelling upstairs. If you're looking for Saria, she's in the Lost Woods as usual. Don't tell me you don't know where that is. The entrance is up on the cliff overlooking the village. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we'll go see Saria real quick. Let's see what's happening. Make sure she's not bumming too hard. And then we'll make our way to Hyrule Castle eventually. Again. So as mentioned, yeah, I began playing this game when I was about 14, maybe 13 or 14, and I'm 34 now, so solid 20, 21 years, I suppose. The Lost Woods. How do you get through the Lost Woods to get Saria? I've heard that if you go close and you can, if you hear music, that's a good thing. Let's see, if you shoot and get the right, if you get in the middle, maybe this guy pops out and gives you something, possibly. Bullseye. There we go. Let's see what happens if he's gonna shoot me a heart or something. We'll see. Okay, so a bigger bag, maybe? Bullets, nice. Okay, so if you play a song up here, I think something happens. We'll see. Down, up, down. Down, up, down, left. Maybe I'll write this down. Down, up, down, left, up. Down, up, down, left, up. Okay, cool. One rupee. No, that's okay. See you guys later. Well, if you guys are both with me, we'll just go find Saria, hopefully. And see what we can see. Interesting. I guess that verifies it. If you go into a hole and you still hear music, then... Oh, a back door to Goron City. Interesting. Okay, so I came from that hole. Come back later if you get the water suit, I suppose. I think it also looks differently too, so you can look in the right hole. Doesn't have that gray. Well, maybe. Okay, we'll see where we're at here. Maybe Saria's in the forest meadow. I remember these guys. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just continue on and see if we can find Saria. Okay. Nothing to see there, I suppose. I guess there's a map too, so it might help just to follow the map. Yep. So those are like what, spiritual stones or something at some point in the game? Let's see what happens here. Ah, weird stuff, but that's what the game does, I guess. So you get a fairy. Okay, cool. No. So there's things called fairies fountains, and then there's a great fairy fountain or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna stand up because I'm getting sore. Hopefully we'll finish this route and actually find Saria and find an advanceable opportunity. Kind of sad. So this, I think, is just the forest temple. Okay, looks like Saria is here, so that's good. So yeah, we'll save after this. Tonight it is nice to be able to go back and see your friends, though, in real life. We moved from Washington and back and forth a couple times, I think I mentioned, and I hope to go back to them and visit. That would be nice. Trying to save up money because I haven't been there in almost 5 years, which is crazy. Down, right, left. Down, right, left. Kind of weird, kind of creepy, kind of pagan. We'll see. We'll see what's up with that. They said that the spiritual stone of fire is somewhere in Death Mountain. Yes. Well, hopefully I can just get out of here easily. easier by going up top, probably. So yeah, friendships, travel. For those of you who are younger, who may be considering traveling, moving out of state or something, give it some thought, especially if you know the Lord. He'll take care of you if it's His will for you to go. And I actually didn't become a Christian. I guess we'll listen to this real quick. Ah, okay. My goodness. No, sir. Okay, so since I just want to get out of here, if you go into the wrong door, it'll lead you out, I think. Yep, so. Alright, well, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna go with my wife to Home Depot. She wants to build a headboard for the bed, so hopefully this has been somewhat helpful to you, even though it's been a long-winded session in a sense. And see you later.